Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your boy Citizen Qwadjo. If this is the first time you are seeing this face on your screens, can you subscribe, like, share, comment as well? Because you know on this channel we only talk about developmental issues that are going to bring development in our countries and then in Africa as a whole. Those are the things that we talk about on this channel. I've always said that Africa is not poor. It is we those managing the affairs of our various countries who do not see or do not know how to manage it well, and that's why we are always being considered as poor. But the land called Africa, rich in natural resources, rich in talents, can't be considered as poor. We don't know how to manage our own affairs, and that's why. Look, I'm happy gradually Africans are seeing the need that we need to fight our own fights, not dependent on anyone for survival any longer. You know, when this pandemic came last year, we had Madagascar coming up with a vaccine, and World Health Organization came out to say that they've not approved it and all that. They killed their market. Ghana wanted to, bring something on board, and till date, I don't know when we are going to bring our vaccine out. But this weekend, African leaders met, and one of the main issues that came out is the president of Ghana has urged his fellow African leaders, and he has told them that there is the need now for us to find solutions to our problems. And the solution to the problem he's talking about is the vaccines for our COVID-19, patients, or for everyone. When I heard this, I was like, yes, this is what we want you people to do. Now you've seen the need now that we need to come together as a people. We need to come together as a one to fight this canker by name COVID-19 in our, various countries. And I was so happy when I heard this. I was like, yes, this is what we want African leaders to do. That individualistic, that issue of we don't trust ourselves, that issue of we don't believe that we can do it, we are not capable of doing it. I will always say that I will not go with that fanciful notion that we are not capable of managing our own affairs. We are not capable of doing whatever we feel or whatever we want to do. We are capable of doing it, but it is the president, it is our heads of states who do not want to give that opportunity to people who are well equipped to change that narrative about Africa, to change that perception, to change that whole notion that we can't do it. So if today they've seen the need that they need to come together to find a solution to this pandemic, I am much more grateful, and I know that every citizen, reasonable, rational citizen of Africa, is today happy because our heads of states are now seeing the need, the wisdom in coming together to fight this canker, in coming together to deal with this issue, in coming together for just one cause, for the betterment of Africa. For the first time in history, for the first time in a very long time, you people have done the right thing. And the right thing doesn't mean that you've already done it. No, we are only praising you because you've seen the need in coming together to fight this canker by name COVID-19. I just do not see the reason why we have everything over here. Every organic tree that we need to fight this canker, we have it over here. But guess what? We always can't solve this problem. When this issue of COVID-19 came last year, we had people who were ever ready. In Ghana, we have I think, yes, a group of people who are into plant medicine. Yes, scientific research of plants. Yeah, they are into plant medicine and all that. We have an agency like that. We have a group of persons like that who were ever ready to do every scientific research to come out with a vaccine to solve this problem. They sent their proposals. Till date, we don't know what came out of it. Nothing. In fact, nothing came out of it. We have what it takes. We have what it takes to provide our own vaccines. Now there's a shortage. Ghana doesn't have a vaccine any longer. Many African countries are lacking. I just do not understand why we live in a continent where we have everything, and we will be waiting for Europeans, we will be waiting for people to come and just gift us a vaccine for free before we will be clapping them. We are going to, hold press conferences. We are going to hold inaugurations upon inaugurations just to inaugurate a free vaccine, when we can also produce some over here and then gift it out for free. But we are always dependent. Africa will never be independent. Mark my word. If we continue this legacy, if we continue to be dependent on people, to be waiting for people to solve our problem when we already know that we can't solve this problem, but because of someone's parochial interest, because of someone's greediness, they do not see the need of making life better for the ordinary citizen of Africa. It hurts. It pains so much. I just can't take it. Look at the number of people who have been killed or who are dead out of COVID-19, out of, lack of vaccines and all that. If Africa had come together to support Madagascar, to support other African countries who were ready to come out with a vaccine, we wouldn't have died. Many souls wouldn't have been lost like this. I wouldn't say we didn't die in numbers. One soul lost is more than millions, because you don't know what that individual, just one person, can bring on board. So don't tell me we didn't die in numbers, so we are okay. No, just one soul lost is huge. It's a big loss to Africa. If we had supported Madagascar, if in Ghana we had supported the group of persons who were into plant medicine, who were ever ready to come out with vaccine, it would have been free by now. Many souls wouldn't have been lost. In Ghana, we've lost prominent persons who died out of COVID-19. If we had a vaccine, if this perception, if we had this mentality of making sure that we would do our vaccines, we will manufacture our vaccines over here, many souls wouldn't have been lost. But today, we are crying, all because many souls were lost. So if today the president of Ghana is calling upon, he is calling on other African countries, his fellow African president, to come on board to find a vaccine for this, pandemic or this virus, I think it is a right call. It is a step in the right direction. We need to find solutions to our own problems. We have problems as a people, and we need to find solutions to those problems. As a continent, we can only grow if we come together and fight for one cause. If we fight for our destiny, if we come together as a people to have, a developmental plan for ourselves as a group of persons who are one. That is the only way we can develop. That's what we've always been advocating for on this channel. That Africa, we can do it. We need to change this perception. We need to change this narrative, because we can change the fortunes of even the unborn generations if we come together as a people and put things in order and fight for the right things to be done, either than corruption, either than governments, trying every day, every time, trying to amass wealth for themselves. If we change from this, it will help all of us. Now Ghana is finding it difficult. Vaccines we don't get some anymore. And we are all suffering. should we live in a continent where we go and beg people, or people will use their vaccines and they don't see the need of, they don't need it again, and then they will ship them, they will ship them to Africa, and we will be happy thanking them when we can produce them over here. We have the trees, we have the plants, we have everything that we can use to manufacture our own. Oh, Africa, that bang. When will this change? So, Mr. President and your fellow African presidents, it's the step in the right direction. Let's find solutions to this, because I know very well that we can get a vaccine if you are ready to find solutions to this.